Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone while learning this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect that they're scattered abroad, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and freedom to do so. It's the brother Tazamak coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson, Knowledge Shall Be Increased. Okay? And I'm going to be going into some scriptures talking about that very subject by way of the internet. You know, scriptures refer to it as a unicorn, but this is what does the heavy lifting for brothers. You know, we don't have to travel like, you know, our forefathers, you know, the apostles, like Paul. We don't have to take voyages or planes or any of the stupidity that's going around Israel right now. Okay, the false doctrine saying that you got to do a challenge to travel overseas and get a bike and ride across fucking country or something like that to go teach the word. The internet does all of our heavy lifting, and majority of the brothers that I know either woke up by the internet or, you know, hearing the prophets on the street. But the main way, you know, that I know is the internet. That's actually how I woke up, and just showing the power, you know, of the internet. That's why it was created, for brothers to wake up. Okay, for brothers to wake up to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, all the other things that you see on there is just a distraction. You know, one of the main things being sexual content, okay, or buffoonery. You know, scripture said that a fool's heart proclaim foolishness. That's all they do on there is you know, silly shit. You know, gimmicks, pranks, right? The internet was not created for that. The main reason was for this word to go out, and that's why this devil wants to take it down. You know, we got a glimpse of that just recently when TikTok got banned. Okay, but imagine when Amos 8 and 11 takes place. You know, people think that this word is always going to be easily accessible. You know, some bad stuff happened in your life. Okay, I'm gonna get on the internet and look around to see what's going on, right? Look for answers. Okay, so it's gonna come a time where Amos 8 and 11 comes to pass. The Lord's gonna make our tongue cleave to the roof of our mouth. We're not gonna be teaching no more. The Lord's gonna pull us off the streets. Okay, the job is gonna be done, and the job is pretty much done. Okay, we're waiting for these last couple prophecies, but the elect looks like it's sealed through the Spirit. Okay, 2025 is still coming in with a bang, man. Okay, you got a big Arctic storm going on down south right now. Like, cold as hell. Like in Louisiana, where it never gets cold. Okay, and then you got another fire brewing in San Diego County. Okay, so again, you got half the U.S. iced up, and you got the other half on fire. You know, so the Lord is really visiting this place. Nero just got back in the office, okay, and he's about to do mass deportation. You know, a way that people can get knowledge. Okay, what's going on around me? What's going on? Let me get on the internet and type in. Let me type in mass deportation. Let me type in the storm going on down south. Let me type in the fires that's going on in San Diego. Okay, well, the internet is not going to always be available. Remember, the main reason the internet was made was for this word to get out, to wake brothers up, man, in these last days. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started. In the book of Matthew 24. And 14. Okay? This is Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come." Okay? And how did that happen? One of the main ways that happened was by the way of the unicorn, okay, that satellite system that pushes the internet. Okay? That was one of the main ways that the truth reached the four corners of the earth. Brothers might not even have the bread to go travel to Europe and Spain and all this to go teach the word. Man, that costs a lot of money, man. Okay? I can't even travel. I put myself first. It costs what? I ain't took a vacation across country ever. I don't got it. And not saying bros out there don't. You know, our main goal is to teach this word, but the internet does the heavy lifting. We don't got to book a Southwest flight. Okay, let's book a trip to Europe next month. Okay, the month after that, we're going to go to Spain. All right, and then the month after that, we're going to fly to Africa. We got to do the Lord's work. Okay, we could do the work. The Lord made it convenient for us, man, in today's world. By way of the internet, man. This lesson I'm doing right now, where I'm going to put it? I'm going to put it on the internet. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Okay, that's the main purpose of the internet, for this truth. Okay, from 2007 until now, it's been a mass awakening when the apostles first got on YouTube. And that was almost 20 years ago. Okay? And the end is about to come. Because the mass awakening is happening and the elect is pretty much sealed. So the end is about to come. We're in the end now. I'm going to get this next. The book of Isaiah. I'm going to go to Isaiah 28. And verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to his people. Will he speak to this people, referring to the Israelites, because that's who this truth is for the Israelites, Yasharallah. That's who this truth is for. Okay, so back at saying, reading again, Isaiah 28 and 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people, because you can get this truth in different languages now, man. You got brothers all over the world, brothers in Bolivia, okay, brothers in Germany, brothers in Holland, okay, brothers in Mexico. All right, brothers that teach a sign language, man. There's no excuse why you can't get this word, because you know how that brother recently, Aharon, okay, from Men of Valor, did a lesson saying that how some brothers was making excuses. There is no excuse. You can get this truth pretty much in damn near every language. You got the transcript at the bottom of the video now that you can click on and read it as well. So there's different avenues on how you can get this truth. And like I said, it's coming out in different languages. There ain't no excuse. I don't speak English good. That's BS. I don't speak Spanish good. Whatever language you speak, you can get the truth if you're the elect. Okay? The scriptures say that none should be able to pluck him out of his hands, and in the Father's hands, we were handpicked. So if you were handpicked by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to wake up, regardless of what language you speak. Okay? And this happened, you know, and you can look on the internet. Like I said, you can look on the internet and watch brothers' videos in different languages. You got a brother out there. His channel was I seen it was GMS speaking in tongues. All tongues means is speaking in different languages. Not that silly ass shit they do in the church when they get possessed by a demon, because it's not the Lord dealing with them. Okay, that's not what it is. I'm gonna get this next. Second Ezra 6 and 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. Okay, and the tokens being the signs, and we're seeing a ton of signs now, right? The books shall be opened before the firmament. The books meaning the scriptures. Okay, and the firmament is the ozone layer. Okay, and they shall see all together. What's out there in the ozone layer right now? Satellites. The unicorn pushing the internet system. Okay, so how are we seeing all together? By way of the internet. Okay, I met bros that live literally right by me. By how? By the internet. Okay, when I woke up to this truth, I went down to the camp. It's about an hour from me. At that time, it was an hour from me. And I met my brothers, man. I met my real family. Okay, and this is your real family, like it says in Matthew, the 12th chapter, around the 46th verse. This is our real family. But I would have never met bros if it weren't for the internet, man. That's how powerful the internet is, man. We all woke up to this truth. Not all of us, because you had some brothers that walked past the camp, which is real. But the mass awakening happened by the way of the internet. Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. The internet had played a huge part in that. A huge part. I'm going to get this next. Psalms 19. And I'm going to start at verse 2. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Okay? And that's because you could watch brothers' videos day and night. Brothers uploading videos 24 hours a day, 365. All right? So you can hear this truth day in and day out. That's actually how my schedule is, being locked in 90-some% of the day. You know, just locked in, taking notes, watching videos, studying breakdowns, reading, so on and so forth. Okay? By the way of the unicorn. Verse 3, Psalms 19:3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. And I just got that scripture, Isaiah 28:11. You can literally get this truth in different languages. You got the transcript box on YouTube. Okay? So you can literally get this truth in several different languages. So there's no excuse why you can't get this truth. Because there's going to be a ton of excuses in the day of the Lord. The Lord's not going to hear it. Verse 4. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and the words to the end of the world. In them had he set a tabernacle for the sun. And how is our line gone out through all the earth and the words to the end of the world? By the way of the unicorn, by the way of the internet. Like I said at the beginning of the lesson, man, we don't get on Southwest flights all several times a month to teach this word. Okay, now if brothers are traveling, that's different. But we don't do it like, okay, we got to get to Bolivia tomorrow. We got brothers out there. We got to get to Germany tomorrow to make sure the message reaches the people, it reaches the masses. We got brothers out there by way of the internet. The apostles never was flying all over the damn United States or all over the world to teach. Okay, the internet did all the heavy lifting. That's why it was created. And YouTube came out when I was in high school. And that was around the time of the Mass Awakening. Okay? And I'm going to close. I'm going to get ready to close in the book of Daniel. The 12th chapter. And I'm going to start right about the 3rd verse. Daniel 12:3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, going into the elect. And they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. You know, because it's going to come a time, one, this knowledge, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding makes us shine bright. Okay, but it's going to come a time when we actually get those new bodies. And we're going to have a glow about ourselves. Okay? Verse 4, here's the point. Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even until the time of the end. Okay? There was a time where, you know, nobody understood the prophecies, but Yahweh Shai was the first to be able to understand the scriptures. Okay? And then after that, the Lord gave a port, you know, gave us the Ruach HaKodesh so we can be able to understand the spirit. Okay? And then the mass awakening happened from Elder Abba Bivens on down. Okay? Before the great and terrible day of the Lord, I will send you Elijah the prophet. Okay? So Abba Bivens came in the reincarnation of Elijah. Okay? John the Baptist as well. And we woke up to this truth. Okay, so the book's not sealed anymore. Our forefathers didn't understand all the prophecies that were taking place today. The book is open now. Okay, we have the full understanding of all these prophecies by way of the apostles and elders on down. Okay, which are our spiritual fathers. People discredit them, but we give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We learn this truth, man. Okay, and it says, even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro. Okay, because a good example of that is you got planes in today's world, cars, so on and so forth. People are able to travel all around the world. And knowledge shall be increased. That's the point right there. Knowledge shall be increased by what's the main reason? Not main reason, but what's the main way that knowledge was increased? By way of the internet. Okay, the unicorn, that satellite system that pushes the internet. That's the main reason. That's the main way that knowledge was increased. Okay? So, Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say shalom.